Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So last week we sat there and showed the difference between playing 10 to 4 and having money on the horn and playing just the Iron Cross. And which way gave us more money was the Iron Cross. Surprisingly to me, because most of them I'm like, no, we want to sit there and play all the way across, hit the horn. And you're like, well, I didn't see you last week, so what is all that about? Well, imagine if you would a slot machine that you always got something in return. You never had a pull and nothing came out. Sometimes it might be equal to your bet. Sometimes it might be greater than your bet. But at least every time you sit there and pull the handle, you are getting something back. There is no such slot machine, at least that I've ever ran into, that does that. But at the craps table, we can sit there and do so. We can sit there and make it so that as long as we stay away from that ugly 7, we're going to sit there and win. And why not? So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the Iron Cross a little bit differently. I want to sit there and hopefully hit the 5, 6, and 8. I want to hit that as many times as I can. And each time I'm going to sit there and double it. And if I hit that again, I'm not going to sit there and double it, but double what we started with. We're starting with 25, 30, 30. I'll show you in the video. And each time we sit there and hit it, we're going to sit there and double our starting bet. And hopefully by the time that we've gone through, and I'm going to do 10 rolls, I'm comfortable about rolling 10 times without a 7. Hopefully within that 10, we'll sit there and at least have 2 numbers, maybe up to 2 times or maybe even 3 times. Don't know. All I know is we stay away from 7. Also, I showed you these titanium dice. I quit rolling at 10 on this video. I won't tell you how many I rolled to, but if you want a chance to win these, you sit there and tell me how much money I would have had if I left everything working. So if I left everything working, I did not play my bonus, but if I left everything working, what would be my grand total when I 7 out at the end of this video? And don't put it in the comments. You got to listen to the rules. You got to go to dicesetters@gmail.com. It's me. Put down your guess, and all the people that get it right, if there's more than one, they'll get a hat. We sit there and pull it out, and you'll get these cool titanium dice. And if nobody gets that right, we'll have to figure another way next week. I'll let this go for 2 weeks. I'll let this go for 2 weeks, and I'll even give you an update next week on how many entries we had and how many people had that correct number. And again, the way I had it set up, how much would I've gotten at the end of my roll when I 7'd out, and I was not playing the bonus. So just the way you saw it set up. If I continued on with the way I was presenting my strategy, every time we hit the 5, 6, and 8, we would go up our starting bet, 25, 30, 30. And when we sat there and got as soon as we got all 3 of those equal to double, then we would also double the field. So think about that. If you're like, man, that's just too much work, that's fine. I haven't found another set of these at all. Titanium, if you want to Google something, Google titanium. It's a different type of metal. Let's put it that way. It's not like gold or silver or lead or stuff like that. Titanium's pretty uncommon, but yet common. So without further ado, here goes today's video. Thanks, guys. So we have 500 to start off with. What we're going to do is we are going to do 25, 30, 30. We will be playing. This is a $25 table. We will have pass line. We will have something for the dealers. And once we make our point, we'll turn the bets on. And we're going to have 25 in the field as well. If I hit the 5, the 6, or the 8, we're going to go up an additional what we started with. So this will now be 50. This one here would be 60, and this one here would be 60. As soon as all three are equally raised, we will equally raise this from 25 to 50 as well. We're going to do 10 rolls, being that I know I can sit there and roll 10 times without a 7. Once the 10 rolls are done, we're going to shut it off and we're going to count up our profits. This is my dice set I'll be using. 25 pass line, I'm rolling. 5 for the dealers. 2 on Yo. 2 on, I'm going to mess that up. 2 on 3. 1 on Midnight. And 1 on 2. I'll place the money on the 5, 6, 8 after I make a roll. I most time would be doing the bonus, but I didn't put the bonus up there. No need to. It's going to be a 10. We lose these guys. Our prop bet. Marking the 10. We're counting. That's number 1. There goes a 3. Six. We're going to lose our quarter. Put our quarter back up there. We're going to get paid. We're going to mark it. And then we are going to double it. Midnight. That base 50. 10. Which is our point. That guy there is part of the field. We're going to get paid for our pass line. The dealers will get paid, and this money will go off to them. We'll come back in for the dealers again. And we're going to do our 6. 2 for yellow, 1 for midnight, 1 for 2, and 2 for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Halfway through. Mark the 5. That guy there should have been here. That shouldn't have been on. We're going to lose our horn bets. Put the field back on. Now we're off to the races. Eight. We will mark 8. We will lose our field. We will pay for 8. And then we are going to go up on 8. Eight again. We're going to lose our field. Mark 8. It's going to be a 9. That's a field number. We are waiting for 5 to get hit one more time before we'll double this guy up as well, because 5 has been hit one time, but it did not go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we just need one more. going to be a 10. We are going to turn our bets off. We're going to collect the money on the field. And we're going to keep on going. We're going to see how close we actually were. That's 8. Again, everything's off except for our pass line and the dealer's pass line that is still going. And yes, I would have been playing the bonus. All I need is a yo on the tall. $10. It's going to be an 8. $4. One away from the small. I need a 2. Eight is the point. Well, it's not the point. 8 is the number I hit. Six. Yo. So I would have won the tall, but I was not, didn't show I was playing it, but I normally would have played it for the dealer and I. Let's see if we can get 2. 8. Five. The dealer would have won that one, and we're just because our money's off doesn't mean we're not going to keep, stop playing. We're going to stop. We're going to start, continue to play, and hopefully get that tall and small. Nine. And there goes our 7 outs. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 rolls. We lost our 5 for the dealers. We lost our 25 on the pass line. We had this off because we knew we could comfortably go to 10 rolls without ever seeing a 7. We started with 500. That's 300 right there. Two quarters. One more 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 200. And 13 would be our profit. You got to know when your 7 limit has been reached. You say, well, you could have gone double that. Yes, I could have. But then I would have been risking everything I was accumulating up there. And that's not what we're going to do. We want to sit there and take home as much as we can. And the way we do that is count how many rolls have we've gotten and know our stopping point. It's easy to do it in your trick tray. You can have a set of ones and then you start counting. Okay, my first roll, my second roll, my third roll, and continue on. They'll keep on giving you whatever change you want. You can always just leave it there. They don't know what you're doing. And then when you get a full 5 count, you sit there and switch it to 5, then reuse your ones again. However you want to sit there and do that. And again, if we just hit that 2, we would have had the all, but not bad. Most places would have done 35 to 1, so minimum most time is $5. There are some places that only let you do $1, $2. That's cool. Max most of the time is either $10 or $25. That would have been huge. If you had a quarter up there, 25 times 35, that'd have been absolutely crazy. But that's how I do it. And imagine if you only went around the table 3 times. That would be an extra $700 around there. $600 to $700. Not bad for just 3 trips around the table. Tell me what your thoughts are. And again, I like the short game, yes, but at the same time, if I know at the table I'm playing at, I can go further without risking anything. Let's sit there and do it. 10 was comfortable. If I wasn't video recording, would have sat there and said, oh, easy, 20. But I don't want to sit there and go, oh, look, I messed up. So it takes extra for me to sit there and, breathe in, breathe out, keep my concentration, make sure I sit there and hit my landing zone perfect so that it shows exactly what I want it to show. Those that have gone to Ellis with me and other places, they know that as long as I know my table set up, as long as I'm standing where I want to stand, this is quite the norm. Except when it comes to bouncy tables, then you might as well just give it up. But there are ways around bouncy tables. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.